My point a few days ago, though, was how awful Trudeau is when he's unscripted, how shallow he is, but how the media seems to cover up for him. And as I said then, we were the only Canadian media showing you this grossness, even though every single mainstream media outlet had a reporter and a camera at those town hall meetings. Well, the mainstream media doesn't have the stranglehold on information like they used to do before the information age. The mainstream media still controls most of the media, but not 100%. And information leaks out on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. And so that clip of Trudeau telling the woman to say peoplekind instead of mankind, that went viral. Everyone was sharing it and laughing at it. Every severely normal person who knows what a joke that is and what a clown Trudeau is for saying people kind. It's not even a real word. Everyone was sharing the video except the mainstream media in Canada because they're on Team Trudeau. And they didn't want to talk about this for the same reason they didn't show it when Trudeau first said it. They're covering for him. So the video started to go viral on the internet, literally millions of views around the world, and then major media did pick it up in other countries. The first I saw was in Australia, in the mainstream newspaper called the Herald Sun, where columnist Rita Panahi called Trudeau a himbo. I guess that's a male bimbo. Rita, don't you know that's sexist to say that? I hadn't even heard that word himbo before. My point is, even on the other side of the world, journalists thought it was remarkable enough and newsworthy enough to write about it because it was so politically correct, it was so nuts, so virtue signaling, so ridiculous. So they wrote about it in Australia. Piers Morgan of the Daily Mail in the UK joined in. He's pretty mainstream. He's a pretty big media player. He thought it was worth discussing, and he did. So did the left-wing Guardian newspaper in the UK. Most of the UK papers jumped in. It was just too funny a story to ignore. Even if most Brits couldn't name Canada's Prime Minister. They know a ridiculous politician when they see one. That's the Fleet Street tradition. Actually, the Daily Mail wrote 2 stories on it. Here's the other one. Here's a big newspaper in New Zealand. Same thing. Here's the big Swiss newspaper in Zurich. I'm going to stop now, don't worry. But I promise you I've seen the story in Czech newspapers, in Pakistani newspapers, in Dutch newspapers. It's everywhere. Because seriously, what an idiot. And a G7 world leader being an idiot is news. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.